This is not a drill.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Eustace Pharmer, and as always I hope you're doing fantastic today, as I am myself, because Follow Me mod is back for Farming Simulator 2017, and I just couldn't be more thrilled. I was really nervous that maybe this mod wouldn't make it back, or maybe it would take a long time, but Decker, he has outdone himself and he has brought it back very fast, and it works just great. So I'm going to show you a demonstration with it, and but first I wanted to just show you what they're saying here on the website about it. So they do have all the controls, so if you wanted to copy and paste that into a text document on your desktop, you can. I will also be giving you a link in the description to my Google Docs page, and I have the instructions posted on that document, and you can just download it and keep it for yourself. But it's pretty much all the same as it was for 2015. But if you're not familiar with the mod from 15, this is a good set of instructions to have. He does have a little bit of a, well, I don't know if it's kind of a warning or whatever, but before telling you the controls, here's a list of known problems that may occur when you use it. So the speed of the followers may not always be 100% accurate, as it could be, with regards to how fast or slow they should drive when following the trail. And that, I will say, is accurate. The following distance, I have it set for 10 meters, but it does seem a bit far away. When I do it to 5 meters, it'll smash right in the back of the vehicle. So there is a little tweaking that needs to be done. But for the most part, it works fantastic, and even the offset works great, and I'm going to show that all to you. So let's see, some vehicles may start to zigzag in an attempt to follow the trail. And the trail meaning, you know, the little electronic breadcrumb trail they're talking about that your vehicle leaves behind for the trailing vehicle to follow. This is most obvious when reaching a turn at high speeds and trying to get back on track. So I will say, even in the old version, when you have something following you, it's best to kind of slow down and take the turns nice and smooth, because sometimes the follower cannot enter those turns at a high speed and survive it like you can, if that makes sense. Turning on beacon lights when having to set up a circular convoy, i.e. vehicle A follows vehicle B, follows vehicle C, etc., will make the beacon lights repeatedly turn on and off. So you may not want to use the beacon lights. There was a little funny business in 15 as well when you did the beacon lights, but it never was anything off-putting for me. And that all had to do with whatever mod you were using also. It's not always the problem with this script. It's could be a compatibility problem with the particular tractor mod you're using. Because I've had some mods, they work fine with the beacon lights, and others couldn't even get them to turn on. Some of them would cause lag, you know, the usual. And then here's all the controls that he's outlined for you, and some other instructions and details. So when you click on the link, it's an external site, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring you over, and I'll just show you. It's going to bring you over to the Farming Simulator website. So you hit Start Download, and it brings you right over to the Farming Simulator site. Now, as of yet, I do not see this mod on the in-game Mod Hub menu. I looked in the beta section, it's not there. I looked in the regular section, I did not see it. Maybe it'll crop up in the next day or two. I would suppose so, because this is a must-have in my opinion. So all that's left on my really top 5-star list is I'm really waiting for Auto Combine and Auto Tractor to come back. So thank you very much, Decker. This is fantastic, and really appreciate your hard work, and you are a true talented master at what you do. So thank you very much. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in the game, and I'll show you what I came up with. Okay, so here we are. I'm in the lead vehicle, which is the forage harvester, and I did a little bit of work already because I wanted to try a couple of things, and I've got something I wanted to show you that we couldn't do in 15 that we can now do in 17. So that'll be interesting. So the following vehicle obviously is the Cow Vultra. And what you do is you start off with the vehicle behind the lead vehicle. So the cow was behind the forager at a decent little distance. Engage the follow me by hitting Control F. Once it's engaged, then I hold down my right shift button. And the two things I'm going to change are the ahead distance and the offset distance. So on this one, you see I set it ahead is 5, and it's dealing with the tractor, not the tractor and the trailer. And then the right offset I put at 6 meters. So that's the perfect distance from the forage harvester. Now, let's say that let me go ahead and start going. Let's say that we're going up and down. I mean, if I continue on this in a circle, it's just fine. You don't have to do much. But let's say that I get to the end here, and I want to turn around and go down the next row, and I don't want him to interfere. So I'll hit the right shift, and I'll hit H. And that will pause him. Okay, and then gotta lift up the header. We'll go ahead and make our turn and turn around. There we are. And now I'll hit the right shift, and I'm going to do, instead of offset to the right, I'm going to do an offset to the left at 6. So you just hit your A button. So to go to the right, you use your D button, just like you were turning. To go to the left, you use your A button. So I'm going to set this at a left offset of 6 degrees. You see it changing. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Right shift H. And hopefully so not exactly the smoothest transition. We'll try again down here and see. We'll give him a chance. If I went in a little bit further, then maybe it would have been a little bit smoother. So let's stop him here. So we'll hit shift, right shift and H, and pause it. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and set the offset back to the right at 6 meters. There we go. So I know it's a lot of faffing around back and forth. So, you know, when you're doing this, you're probably always better off going in a circle. But as you see, this can accommodate. So let's see. Let's hit right shift H, and then I'll get straight underway. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. And here he comes. So he just needs a little clearing to turn around. Now, let's get to the end here. Okay, so I have him paused. So let's go down here and I'll show you something else. I'm just going to plow something right through the middle here. Obviously, I'm going to quit without saving because I would never do this in real life. So you see where it says up in the left-hand menu, it says unload here. You hit your left control and the letter I. Now what that's going to do is it's going to tell the pipe to just shoot it all on the ground. And you say, now, why in the heck would you want to do this for, Eustace? Well, if you don't want to have a tractor putting it in the trailer. Alrighty, so here I am with the forage wagon, and it does say it can pick up chaff. So we'll go ahead and engage that. Turn it on, and we'll lower our pickup. And unfortunately, it's not picking it up, and this is considered chaff. Which is kind of a shame. And as you see here, a forage wagon collects grass, hay, or straw. It can also be filled with chaff. Let me see something. Okay, so the forage wagon won't pick it up, but the shovel will. There we go. So it did take it into the wagon. So you can load it by a loader. So, I mean, a wheel loader bucket would go much better. So if you got little spills on the ground and they bug you, at least you can do that. But that's another thing to keep in mind. Even if accidentally, if you hit by somehow accidentally left control and I, you're going to engage the unload here thing, and it's going to fling the silage all over the ground. So, okay. On to the next debacle. So here we are. I'll just show you the standard follow me setup. So I like to start back a little bit when I engage it. So now we'll hit right control and F. And there we go. Leader ahead is 10 meters. Good. Now we'll go in here. And let's have a look. So that seems a little far away for me. Maybe the 2015 version, maybe he was too close. I don't know, but that seems like a lot more than 10 meters to me. And he does catch up. But that was told to us right in the description on the mod site. So now watch this. Let me go ahead and hit right shift, and let me increase the distance, have him closer. Now see, he's going to plow right into me. And he's going to continue to do that as long as I'm moving. He doesn't know when to stop, see? So if I go a little slower. Yeah, so safe distance, 10 meters. And that'll be far enough back. Now let's see how far ahead of him I can get without him losing the trail. Let's go up the road here a piece. I'm probably outmatched in engine power, so he could probably catch up to me pretty quickly. He's doing real good. Very good. Let's give him a little razzle-dazzle, see what he does. Yeah, he's right on it. I'm trying to shake the cops. Okay. Now let's do a quick stop. Now let's say I want to do this. I want to turn around in the middle of the road. Is he going to follow suit? Let's see how well he does. And of course the cars are coming to gang up on him. Oh, look at that. He's looking to get around him. Yeah. Oh, he's starting to zigzag. The car's confused him. Let me pull over this way. Oh, but look at that. He found his way. He figures I'll just act like a crazy maniac and they'll all move out of my way. So that was actually pretty cool. That was actually pretty darn cool. Because we know in the past, on 15, usually when you get into a situation like that, it's over. There we go. Okay, so Follow Me mod by Decker. It was posted on FSUK. It's available for download over on the Farming Simulator website. Like I said, there's more detailed description on FSUK than there is on the mod hub on Farming Simulator, so do go over there and check that out. I'm going to put both links down in the description just for that reason. So if you're not interested in reading what's on FSUK, then you just click on the Farming Simulator link and go over and grab it. It's up to you. But you really should check out FSUK because they're always coming up with great quality mods all the time. They're very selective. They go through a very rigorous analysis process. So you're not going to see a slew of mods like on some other sites. They really do their best to make sure that, any vehicle mods, implements, scripts, maps, they want to make sure that they're in great working order, that they're optimized properly and functioning correctly. So when you go to download it, that if it's an FSUK gold standard mod, then you can pretty much count on the fact that it's going to run right for you. There's always little bugs that nobody anticipates. It happens. Even with gold standard stuff, it happens. There's always a forum thread created for every mod that's uploaded there. You go to the mod page, right down at the bottom, and there you go. You could message Decker. You can view support on the topic. And if you're a registered FSUK user, then you can post any bugs that you have found or little things that you'd like to see added or changed, or just to say, hey, fantastic job, bud. Fantastic job. I'm sure he would appreciate to hear that as well. I love his picture here. That's really cool. So, yes. So, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope I've helped you out and you've learned something. Please do let me know what you think down in the comments section. And until we meet again, please take good care of yourself. And bye-bye for now.